Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We are playing Exactville and we are struggling to get traffic to move over here. But I think it's mainly becoming a capacity issue, to be honest. So what we need to do is resolve that in some way, shape or form. So what I'm thinking is let us upgrade this road to a 2-lane. We'll do that. Right, so we'll just get the 1-lane in there and then we'll upgrade the 2-lane, and what I'll then do is I will upgrade this section over here as well. So what are we going to do? We're going to do this one. Yeah, I need to change the lanes up there. So we've got more queuing, but I want to change it up a little bit, and I need, yeah, it's probably better I do this. Oh, it's the 3-lane? Yeah, I think that's okay. I just want to, yeah, I think that's fine. I think that is fine. I really think that's fine. Okay, all I'm gonna do is I just need to go to this this one and just make sure I do that, and this one goes this way. Yeah. So it's only left or right. Oops. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Hopefully that is going to resolve a lot of our traffic issues. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's not bad. What am I doing? This should be green. That one can easily be green. Okay, hang on. I've made a big mistake. That one can easily be green. Okay, hang on. Let's quickly fix this. Over here, let's stop it and let's have a look. Let's edit that one. Yeah, so most certainly that can also be green. And let's save and let's start it up again. Okay, and close that out. What are you doing? Here we go. Nice. Of course, I think this needs to be a signal too. This is getting way too busy, and that's just looking weird. Oops. Lots of traffic trying to get out here. We still have traffic coming in there, but it's been reduced quite significantly due to the fact that we've got this interchange operating. Good. I think all of this is working. Jeremy Walker Bridge. I think all of these names are a little bit funny. What is that? Oh, because I've moved things around a little, things are looking a little bit weird. Again with this is weird. Struggling. Okay, let me move it just a little bit over here to okay, doing that. Okay. That looks a little bit better. I think we're beating it. I think we're actually beating it now. I might have to also have a look at managing this signal, but I think we're winning. Okay, I'm gonna let it be. It's a little bit weird. but I've adjusted the curvatures a little bit so all the big vehicles can make their moves, and we're actually clearing things up a little. Things are clearing. So that's good. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Why are you doing that? That's just not the way it does happen. Ah, good, 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 good. We're clearing everything, I think. Good stuff, good stuff. So that's up and running. We're still getting a little bit of problems over here. That's fine. Okay, let's see about what we can do to extend Ward Street. Ooh, no. And are we just gonna... So, Ward Street... Wondering if Ward Street has to... Could Ward Street potentially go underneath? No, it doesn't look like it can. Maybe. Maybe Ward Street can run... Yeah, it could actually work. Ward Street can run in here alongside and then pop across on this side, which would act as both over a bridge over the rail line, but also an underpass under the freeway. So I think that's the intention for Ward Street. So I'm going to run Ward Street straight for a while, and then I'm going to bend it. And wow, look at that. That looks weird again. Okay, so let me take that and let's move it up a little. And I want to take this one and move that up a little. Yeah, that's looking much better. Now I think there might also be room for Ward Street. So, where are we going to squeeze Ward Street through? Through here? Looks like a good spot. Okay, so then we'll start by squeezing it through the section we want to squeeze it through. If at all possible. Ooh, not quite though. If we switch on anarchy. Okay, what we're going to do first is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use move it. What we're going to do is move this node back a little. Yes, cheating, very, very much cheating. But not, the way we get there is not that important. It's more the way it ultimately is developed. Ooh, do I still have anarchy on? Can we squeeze it through without anarchy? I'd rather do that. Well, maybe not. Let's switch on anarchy. I just don't want to, yeah, just ever so slightly touch there. See, that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. So that's why anarchy, there's nothing wrong with doing that. So now, that is Ward Street. So let's ooh, maybe too much. Yeah, over there and like that. And that's the Ward Street alignment along there. And then what we'll need to do is we'll need to lift it up and cross it over at some point. But for now, that is just fine. That is just fine. Okay, so what I am thinking we should be doing is probably getting a few straight sections of road to run like that. Yeah, that's okay. That's probably the first and last one that we're going to have off the service road. I'm thinking something like that is probably a good idea. Maybe we'll do a bit of an extension like that. That's not bad. On this side, I'm wondering whether it is worth us linking something like that. That's just to finish that off. I think that's fine. I think that is absolutely fine. And also what we can do is we can do this. Not too fond of it. And then let's bend it in. Not a fan of that. So let's do a bit of a straight section out of this. Maybe a little more like that. Yeah, just something like that should be fine. And now let's bend it. Yeah. Just bring. Let's bring the other one forward a bit. Yeah, like so. And now we'll just turn it in. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's a good way of ending that. The other thing I want to do is I want to run a road like so. Yeah, I'm thinking 90 degrees is fine. Okay, 90 degrees, and like that. That I think is not a bad use of the space. And then Ward Street continues along that way. I think that's pretty good. Allows us a good connectivity all the way through and to various other areas. Not sure Ward Street will be able to upgrade to something much bigger though. So we've got a station over there. In order to maximize the use of the station, I'm going to actually add a pedestrian way through there. So that area should be well utilized with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a station for this over here. So let me just pause for a second. Then I'm going to see, can I take that out, and give me another cable car station. A pass through, cable car stop, end of the line. Not quite what I had in mind. So what I'll do is I will do a bit of a spur off like that, and then we'll do the cable car stop in this fashion. Right? Is that decent? Okay, and there we go. Okay. Now if I start it up again. Oh, look at that! I love it. Nice, I love it. So now there's an extra station over here, which will help. Oh, obviously not powered. Okay, good stuff. Let's fill this in. So let's see about the water. Switch off all the snapping. Run our water through here. All the way along Ward Street. Running the water here. Good stuff. And we'll keep this line running along Grey Street. It is Grey Street, right? Good stuff. So well watered up now. Around the station, I am still thinking I want a lot of residential, but there is no residential demand. So maybe residential is the second round. In the front, we'll just have some more offices. Okay, so let's pop in a lot of offices in here. Ooh, not all that much. Something like that. Something like that. Even add a little strip like that. Oops. Lots and lots of offices like that. That's good. That is good. There we go. What I'll do is I'll pop in a bit of kind of more low density. Low density commercial over there. I don't want the zoning on that road though, but I guess it's not a problem because that's as big as this road's gonna get. What the hell is going on over there? That looks weird. Yeah, there we go, fixed it. Good stuff. So let's fill in this area with some more commercial. Like so. This stretch might be a bit of a green strip. Good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep filling the commercial like that. That should be fine. Good. Now let me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a bit more high density commercial up and down this section here. Yeah, maybe we'll do this area as well. More high density, and then I'll fill this area with high density. I'm going to leave that open for now, see how that goes, and then this area I would ideally like to fill in with a lot of residential. Yeah, so I've got a pretty big residential cluster over here. Just need to do the rest, and also I can still zone this section over here, and probably should with office. If I do that, there we go. Some more office. I can also do this side. Traffic wise everything's working. I want to speed it up a little, see if we get other demands in place. There's of course a mod I can use to force some more demand, which I'm considering, because we don't want to be running out of demand all the time. It's a very linear city that we've got going on over here. This is working like a charm. It's busy, but of course it's busy. Of course it gets busy. Good stuff. So we're actually loading this road quite well now. Is this road busy? Yeah, pretty much. A lot of vehicles coming out this way to join the highway. All of that's still busy. Good stuff, good stuff. I should really look at filling this side a little bit more with some more offices. Maybe along this section of road over here. Don't know. I'm not feeling it just yet. Okay, so the infill over here is going okay. Maybe I should get another stretch of office down here. So let's do that. Let's run the office down here. And then what I'll do is I will do a bit of a low density commercial strip right over there, and then do some more offices around the corner here. There we go. That hopefully shoot up demand a little bit more. I could do, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's not zone that section. Wow, we've got a lot of demand for offices. Well, for industrial, and maybe that's exactly it. Maybe we should focus on another big industrial area somewhere. Maybe I'll expand this area a little bit. There's no problem in doing that. Like so and like so. Yeah, so let's add a bit more industrial, even that section. And then I'm thinking we probably should do the rest of this. There's no point in us having going easy on the industrial in an industrial area. So yeah, let's do that. Let's max out this demand as much as we can over here in the industrial area. We can even connect them. So let me run it a bit like that too. There we go. Adding some more industrial demand right there. What I'm thinking of doing is actually doing a strip of commercial right there at the station. These guys can have lunch there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, this interchange is working. It's busy, but it's working. Okay. Now that we've got this going, maybe we should look at a few more bus routes in this area. Or maybe we should hold off until it's a little bit more busy, so that, well, not sure that'll be the case. Actually, let's have a quick look. How are we doing for schooling? Do we have a high school? So there's our closest high school. So this area, with all of its very high densities over here, might actually benefit from a nice big high school somewhere. Do I have anarchy on? Yeah, I've got anarchy on. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in the high school right here. That's actually going to give us a lot of use for it. And I'm at the same time going to plop down a primary school on Walker Street right here. Yes, so this area should do well for education. Maybe I can put a little park in there. Something small, really small. Wow, nothing is quite small enough to go in there. I'm hearing the upgrades all around. At some point we're going to need like a university. We're making a lot of money. We've got about 30,000 people in the city now. I'm wondering about a little bit of infill in this area, but it's a little bit hilly. Not sure it's required, but I could kind of connect this up here and have a little bit more hugging this road. Is this getting busy? It is pretty busy. We don't have a signal here. We have to have a signal here. Ah, this. Okay, good. And this must be getting busy too. Yeah, there's quite a big demand for this loop to get from the one side to the other side. We're doing a double loop to get there. And then on this side, yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think there's a big requirement for more additional access to on the one side to the other. Also, don't quite think we need this bridge to cut across just yet. I think that's fine. I think that's all just fine. We might have to start filling up this a little bit more now. That area around here. Yeah, let's switch on the topo. We'll have a look. Okay. It seems to me that maybe a spur off of here, right, running, yeah, like that would be a good way of doing it. So let's spur it off like that, and then we'll go the kind of turn tool, and we'll see about running it on that contour right over there. Then we'll kind of keep doing that. At the same time, we need to. Oh, nothing is snapping, so let's do switch the snapping on a little bit. Okay, and now let's turn that towards that direction, and let's put this back just a little, something like that. Okay, so now let's see about running it. How about that? Yeah? That's not bad. That is not bad at all. So now I'm wondering, oh, look at that little kink we've got there. Okay, so shall we look at how in this one? Probably through like that. So we have a big split now that's handled. Yeah, this is more like a secondary collector, not a primary arterial, like say this one would be. And that one. It's all pretty interesting how we lay out the city and fill it up very slowly, one area at a time. My biggest issue at the moment is the fact that we're not actually seeing any proper residential demand. So I might between episodes switch on the mod that just gives me kind of unlimited demand for zoning, just so that we can keep growing. At the moment it's a little bit of a struggle to grow. This area is shaping up quite nicely over here. And of course the other side of the river we should also be looking at doing stuff. Okay, how's that going? How's this? I'm being pained by the demand that is so low at the moment. So let me actually include some more industrial demand, like so, and see about that. How are my districts looking? Yeah, so that's all kind of oil industry. Ooh, we've got a bit of a police issue. So what's happening with our police? Where's our closest police station? Miles away. So where shall we do? Shall we see about putting a small police station in here? I think that's probably a good idea. Let's pop it in there. Okay, good stuff. I think this area is probably well served by this police station over here. It's quite easy to get all the way to the end there, but that one over there is quite difficult to get to go all the way onto the highway and then back. This is very busy, getting very busy. Wondering if it's worth hooking these up. Probably is. Okay, so let's do how we're going to lay out this area. Okay, so I'm gonna start by doing that as a guide for how we need to space that a little bit. And then that's probably pretty crappy. And then we're gonna do something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we can even kick it back like that, and then kick it in like so. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I can do some spurs off of it, and this one should probably just kink straight back in like that. Yeah, how's that for slopes? Not a problem. Okay, now we're gonna go back, and what we'll do is I'll just do a few of these kind of dead end type arrangements to maximize our zoning area, and also allow a bit more pedestrian friendly environment by kind of linking. The snapping with this tool just doesn't work. Okay, so let's switch that off, and what we'll do is we will run from here to there. Oh. What's happening? From here to there. Yeah, it looks weird. And then we'll run all the way out to the main street like there. Yeah, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And we might actually run it all the way through like that. Yeah. And maybe a similar arrangement on this side like that. So now we've got a bit of a pedestrian route at the back of that, which I think is pretty good. Let's pop our water in there all the way alongside the road. Do that. Do the same thing over here, all the way alongside the road. And that's it. I think that's served okay. Probably need a little section over there. Good stuff. Power, and we still don't have residential, and this feels to me to be more of a residential area. So I'm just going to leave it like that until I get the mod on that gives me proper demand for residential, because I've been adding industrial and offices and a lot, and people starting to complain about workers, but I still don't have anybody working here. Oh, I still don't have demand for residential. This area here, to be honest, I think ultimately when this gets busy, I don't even think this is going to get busy though. But if this gets busy, we can basically twist this road and make that just like a spur off in that area, and we have the main movement run this way. But if and when as we require it. At the moment, I don't see a need for it at all. Okay, there we go. A very linear city that we've got going on between alongside the river, all the way over here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We've got an oil industrial area and so on. Yeah, okay. We probably need to start expanding in the other direction to see about... Yeah, but I really want to get this a little bit more dense so we get more traffic to deal with. At the moment, it's a breeze to deal with the traffic, really. I mean, we've got a few areas that's a little bit busy, but this is a very low capacity arrangement. There's plenty we can do to make it operate with much more traffic. So we'll see about that. Okay, guys, I am gonna put a cut in this episode. And we'll continue in the next one. So I'm ExactChaos, and this has been Cities Skylines Exactly. We are playing Exactville. Thank you. Bye-bye.